All right. Before we say hello, we got to address something really quick. King Matthew, who's with us every single week, his wife went into labor. They had a baby today. Fantastic, man. Congratulations. And let me see here. I have a special song for you.
Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. 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 Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese. Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday. Birthday. Chuck E. Cheese.
Congratulations, King Matthew, on the baby. Hope the mom is doing well. Yep.
Thank you for still stopping in and saying hi.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So thank you for stopping by and saying hello. We got Scott Walker with us. Hey, Scott Walker. We got CG with us. Hey, CG. I know we'll have a few other people popping in shortly, like Lucas. Lucas will be popping in very shortly as well. Today, we're going to talk we're going to give a little bit of a review on Alien, what we all thought, and then we're going to come back to that in 2 weeks to talk about our deep dive on that. There's a lot of great stuff that we want to go into. And look, I used to be a huge comic book guy, but when it comes to comic books, it's Danny, Marcus, Noah, and Lucas all the way. So I know they're going to want to sink their teeth in it, and this really ties heavily into the comic book lore. Now, before we begin, next week is our ranking of the Friday the 13th franchise for shots and slashers. I don't have any more pineapple whiskey. I have something a lot stronger. So, man, it's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt. Then what we're gonna have in November is we're gonna go through the unaliving moments, and then in December we're going to do the slasher films and some holiday horrors that we'll rank. We're going to probably make an announcement in the next week or two about the live watch along. We figured out some of the kinks to it, and we have some other stuff that we are going to tie into that to make it a little bit more fun for everybody. And don't forget to head over to GameFound if you've not followed the campaign for Stream the Player's Cut. That is going to be getting released very soon when it comes to the crowdfunding campaign. So they're working on the game art for that. Now, I talked to these boys. Look at the light. You're prepped for next week.
I have to set up some stuff so I can do something for next week.
The greatest alive.
It's gonna be 3v1 next week.
Well,
Dave is in the haste.
Let me tell you something. Spoiler alert: the ranker number 1 is not Jason. I don't even know if he's in the top 5, but I know it's certainly not Jason. It's Freddy. Freddy's number 1. 14,000 votes. 14,000 votes say you guys are wrong.
They were voting for Scariest too, which I think is so funny, considering what we were talking about these past few weeks. How throughout most of the franchise, Freddy is funny.
Yeah. Now, I got to start off with a topic that really kind of irks me a little bit. So, I don't know how many people are know about the algorithm that YouTube works on, and I guess apparently Facebook as well. But about a year and a half ago, when Melissa Barrera quit Scream 7 or was fired because of her views on what was going on overseas in Gaza and with Israel, several YouTubers who reported on it noticed that all of their channels stopped getting shared by YouTube, and there was a sharp decline in viewers. We were one of them. I have not recovered from that yet. And I noticed that on Facebook too. So on Facebook the other day, I get this damn message. You're back on track. We're recommending your page again. See more. I didn't know I was taken off track. So, man, I like being silenced by corporate America is horrible. Like, I didn't... Nerdbox, for those people that watch, we keep it very political free. We don't go to either side. When that stuff pops up on the Facebook page, we're talking about that as well. And we're telling people, hey, look, this is not the place for it. Come here, talk about horror movies, have fun with it. Don't bully each other. Don't say anything negative, and then you're good to go. And we keep all the videos the same way. And there you go. Got silenced, and Facebook finally said, hey, guess what? We're taking you out of promotion jail. So, a little peeved about that. But
it's crazy because a mutual colleague of Dave and I's, this actress, She lives in Texas, and she didn't even she has over like 1.2 million followers or whatever. But the second she threw support to this local politician in Texas, all she said, "Hey, he's awesome." That's all she said. They, dropped the hammer on her, and then she dropped from like 1.2 to like 700 and something.
Wow.
Wild.
Yeah, and then this is on Instagram, and then she got a similar message like what you just showed, and now she's back up again. So the algorithm or whatever they're doing, and she didn't even mention politics. She just said, "Hey, this guy is cool," the politician there, and because she threw support, they dinged her.
Yeah, we don't mention any names here. We don't show what side we're on. So to see something like that happen to people that are out there, they're just reporting on news,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get dinged for it. So crazy.
I like Godzilla.
Super wild.
That's what I'm here for.
Options with us. Hey,
Whoa.
What's up, Tavon?
T?
I don't know if you saw this, Danny. Holding the worst
yeah,
character.
CG,
Just
like
kidding.
You, Freddy's number one on the bottom of worst characters.
Can't support a child predator.
Well, if you put it that way, then it really sounds horrible. Yep. Nope.
Shame
Sorry, the rest of us are
I wanted
fans
to-
of kid
Oh my
touchers.
god. You say it
And-
that
I wanted
way.
to say the
man.
other word, but I ain't trying to get us demonetized. So child
I was about to say, and we're back in Facebook jail. Thanks,
Yep.
Marcus.
All right, and then just a quick preview for everybody. So last night I filmed 2 of the last Crips videos, either for the series or for the season. But CG is gonna like this. So CG, this is the aftermath of the Art the Clown Hall that I covered in the video.
A little sneak
There was
peek
a
over
lot.
there, I see.
Yeah, there's a sneak peek there on the side there, but yep, that's all Art the Clown stuff that came in, and I opened up yesterday on video, so that's gonna be a fun
Did
one.
you get the? I didn't see it, but you got the NECA figure yet? Because mine came in yesterday.
I got it.
Yeah, but
I got it.
figures
Hey,
came in.
real quick, did you open it? Did you get the black garbage bag with it? I didn't get it.
I didn't get the black garbage bag.
Mm.
I opened one, and I'm keeping one closed.
Mm.
Sitting.
Alrighty, I'm not gonna complain about that. They're better than the trick or treat figures, so I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
They're better than the trick or treat figures. All right, so we got some movies to talk. We're gonna talk about VHS Halloween, which comes out in a week or so. We're gonna talk about Welcome to Derry, which is our next horror show after Alien Earth. We're gonna
wait for
talk
that
about yeah. We're gonna talk about The Bride. I don't know if you all seen the trailer for that, but we're going to talk about the ranker list. We're going to give a little bit, like I said, a little bit of a discussion on Alien. We're going to give our reviews for it, and then we'll come back in 2 weeks. We'll do a deep dive on that. And then somebody nailed me on it, right? I can't believe this. So I said I was done, right? I said the last popcorn bucket that I'm going to get is going to be the freaking Jaws one, right? And then Danny went ahead and designed this little baby.
Oh, of course he did.
Yep.
Incredible.
Michael Myers.
I gotta get that one. That's from Halloween too.
Right?
My favorite
How
movie.
can you not have this in the collection?
I
Son of a
gotta
bitch.
get that one.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
that one
Big
being sold
Warlock.
at?
Cinemark.
Yeah, I gotta
Damn
grab
it.
that one.
Yep.
It drops at Cinemark, and let me get rid of this chat message here. So I think it's October 5th, maybe that's dropping. So as soon as I seen the popcorn bucket, I reached out to Chex, who was on our channel with me and Danny for Behind the Mask interviews, who did the Art the Clown one. And it's like, is that your design? He's like, yep. And I said, you don't have to tell me anything else, but is there another popcorn bucket coming out with it? And he says, no, it's going solo. So, yep.
Yeah, Halloween
This
2 is my
hopefully
favorite
is
of
the
the
last one.
franchise, man. And I gotta get that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and the reason why too is because they're re-releasing Halloween. I think the first one, the fourth one, and the fifth one in theaters. So that's why we're going to see that one. So
we're only gonna see one. Got it.
yep, we're only going to see one. Yep, definitely only
I
going
was
to see
like,
one.
I'll go
why
see
that
H4.
selection?
Hey, I'll go see 4 because of Danielle and Ellie Cornell. 5, no. 4, yes.
5 with the
The
stupid
1, 2,
cop.
and 3. Just bring out 1, 2, and 3. I would have gone for them.
See, that would have been perfect for me. 1,
Yep.
2, and 3 would have been perfect for me.
Yeah, I guess they're afraid to put in the theaters number 3. So I
I
don't
think
know.
it's still a rights issue. So I know Akkad, Mustafa Akkad's son is in charge, but it's something with the TV rights or something else when it comes to Halloween 2. Because they just started showing it on AMC like within the past 5 years, where it went decades without being shown on television. So yeah, I think it's something with the rights issues. Part 3, I don't know. I have no clue why Part 3 doesn't get. Yeah.
Well, you know what I find funny. I don't know if you guys have seen it anywhere, but I've noticed, and especially on the Nerdbox page, Nightmare on Elm Street 2. After you guys talked about and gave it love, it's spreading. Like I've seen it talked about on our
I noticed that.
Nerdbox page.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's
Yeah.
popped up on other YouTube channels. So we're
Yeah,
ahead of the
I
curve. We
noticed that.
talked about it here first, and now everybody's talking about it. So,
Yeah.
but typically in our topics here, somebody will segue us. So Tavon Watson, welcome to Derry. Looks amazing. So we have 3
It
trailers to
does,
look
man.
at. Let's go ahead. I haven't watched the trailer yet because I've been busy all day today. But let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got going on
Parts
here.
of it.
So hopefully it's better than the teaser. Let's make this bigger here. I'm going to kind of skip around a little bit because there's something that I want to see that I'm hoping is going to be in there. Oh, wait a minute. Is it right here? Let's see. Oh, that's a nice visual there.
Good color too.
Yeah, very good coloring. Oh, wait. We're going to get the reveal. Let's see. Oh, can we just look at this real quick? Look at that.
Amazing. Yeah.
Look at that.
Shot
The
is
eyes.
Wait till you see his actual
incredible.
face, though.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. That shot is amazing.
All right.
Great.
So I don't want to get demonetized for this one. But is that towards the end or? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe right here. Let's go right here.
I'm just glad he's back.
Oh.
Officially.
Oh, what the?
Yeah, you saw that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did see that.
Wow.
Looks great.
So I'm glad that they implemented, anybody that's read the book are familiar. And then even with the Dark Tower series, since it is linked to the Dark Tower series, bringing in the Native Americans into the story now. You know what I mean? Because they were a huge part of the lore. So I'm glad that we're getting Native American characters now. So, yeah.
Speaking of the Dark Tower, I haven't read that book in forever.
But so, like, I'm wondering here, are they going to really go into the book and we're going to get information around the turtle as well?
Space turtle.
So the rumor is, like, since this one is set in 1962, the next one I think is 27 years prior. So it's going to go back even further. So I think that series is going to dive more so into the turtle and the universe more than this one will. They might scratch the surface of it, being that it's in the 60s, because I forgot what that crater is called when his meteor hit. The meteor hit. I forgot what it was called in the book. It was an actual site location. But it looks like they're going to focus on that more, and then they'll go into the lore probably in the next series.
All right, so it drops on October 26th. It's 9 episodes, which is fantastic. I kind of dig the 8 and 9 episode seasons, especially if they're an hour. The only thing I dislike about it is then you have to wait almost an entire year, or sometimes 2 years to get the follow-up for it. So I don't know how long that's going to take for this.
Well, it's better than waiting 4 years for Stranger Things season 5.
Yep.
That was
I mean, at least with a year, that's normal. That's normal. Waiting for a season. We're going back to how TV shows were normally watched on live satellite television. We're getting it once a week, and then the show's coming back every year.
Yep. Now the Duffer Brothers, just to go off track a little bit, the Duffer Brothers say they like doing it with a 2 and 3 year stretch in between the series because it keeps it fresh, and they think that they're going to continue doing TV like that after Stranger Things. Look, man, I'm not on board for that, man. Don't give me a TV show every 1 or 2 years now, or 2 or 3 years a season. I can't handle that shit.
It's
so I get it for shows
about the age, people aging up. It's I'm 16. It's like you have a 401k and a very nice bank account right now. You drive, get out of here. you're not still going trick or treating with your friends. Like you're taking your kids trick or treating.
So I get it for shows like House of the Dragon, where that series is so epic in scale, where I mean it's required to take that long, especially with the VFX and stuff like that, and shoot on actual locations and stuff like that. But like something for like Stranger Things and stuff, I'm like, dude, how are you not rolling that out? Like, it's very few actual practical locations that they use, and the rest is like sound stages and green screen. So I was like, how are you not able to roll this out annually, or at least do something in between? Like maybe have a spinoff or something that could, wet the palate while you're filming the next season of the main show. And that's what Game of Thrones is about to do, because now, you got the new spinoff of Game of Thrones coming out with the night, and then House of the Dragon season 3 come out in the summer. So then it'll come back to the other spinoff again in between. You know what I mean? So we'll get something annual every year. That's what shows need to do. Like that's what I miss about primetime television, man. And like even with The Boys taking a couple of years in between, at least we got Gen V in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Season 2 is good so far.
Yeah. So it's like you got to give us something, man, to keep us interested. So
It's not just giving us something. It's like I gotta remember this shit for like 3 years before you give me something new. I got a lot of other stuff I gotta do.
And let's be honest, they're saying keeping it fresh, but I mean, I did not like season 3 of Stranger Things, and season 4, while it wasn't bad, it's definitely not their strongest material. I like season 1 and 2. I like the horror aspect of season 1 and 2. I like the investigation aspect of it, but season 3 and 4, it's just the same formula, and I don't know. They're not fun to. They're not. 3's felt like a huge 80s trope slap in the face, and then season 4 they tried to be a little bit more horrific with it, but.
I guess I like Billy so much as a character that I overlooked the inconsistencies of season 3. Like I loved him as a character, throughout the entire season. But yeah, I get why a lot of people didn't like the season as a whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Season
Well, let's
4
let
would've been
Ant.
better.
Go ahead, Danny. That's what I'm
Season
saying. Let's
4
hear
would've
your
been-
side.
Yeah, season 4 would have been better if they end up killing characters.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And Millie Bobby Brown said it, and obviously, the director's like, "This is not Game of Thrones." It's like, would it be a lot better if it was, right? Because having what's her name? The redhead Sam, right?
Max.
Max. That's right.
Yep.
Max. If Max ended up dying, and she didn't make it out.
Oh
dude,
my God! Right?
That would have been a insane twist. That would have been like, oh, the stakes are high. Like, oh no, like anyone can get it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And
because that would have hit harder.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that would have hit harder than what's his name, Don?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Like if Max would have gotten taken out, that would have destroyed a lot of people.
Of course. And then now you're intrigued, the stakes are high, but then now you have Eddie, whose people loved. Why the fuck did you kill him off so quick?
Because there's Easter eggs that he's coming back as like a type of like D&D character, based off of like things that they've shown. So it's like it's also the same thing with I'm blanking on his name, but David Harbour's character, but like he died in season 3, and now in the teaser trailer, he's back actually.
It's the whole.
They don't.
Yeah, it's the whole Insidious Saw problem, right? You kill off a major character, and it's like, oh, we made a mistake. We got to figure out how to fix it.
Yep.
Dude, David Harbour's character dying for the embetterment of everyone would have been awesome. You know what I mean?
That was a chef's kiss.
That was a chef's kiss.
It was such
a
great
story.
arc.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then it wraps the full circle on him and Eleven's, because remember she was getting that teenage angst. And that was her dad, dude. That, oh my God. Again, it would have been made the stakes higher. And then, if you want to go from true D&D and stuff like that, depending on the choices you make, your character ends up dying or not. So I think it would have been better if they started killing off characters just to keep us intrigued.
So is it the fact that everybody is now afraid because of what happened to Walking Dead? Walking Dead dropped off on 2 character deaths. Herschel, part of the audience left with Herschel dying, and then when Glenn died, everybody else left.
Yeah.
And then what they had left. left with what's his name, the Carl.
Beth was a big
Yeah,
one
but
too.
they
So
didn't
that-
do it like the comic
That
though.
was my
That's what.
argument, though.
If
That
they
was
did
my
it like the
argument, though.
comic, if they did it like the
Yeah.
comic, it would have been a lot better. You know, obviously you can't control the audience when they leave for a specific character, right? But it wasn't set up properly, and especially the whole thing with
Yeah.
Carl's character, all this other jazz. It was just ridiculous, man.
Mhm.
You know, there
The
were a
Carl
lot
was
of people.
stupid.
Oh, dude, it was definitely stupid. And so for the comic being that much better, I'm gonna not lie to you. I did not like Walking Dead after watching, I think, episode 1 or 2, ever. Yeah, because again, I'm not a big horror as big of horror buffs as you guys are, right? But I do like my horror, and I do love zombie films. And you're telling me these zombies are dangerous, they're killing everyone. Rick crawls under a car, and not one zombie got him.
Mhm.
I was like, what? And I was like, turn the shit off. You know, the young lady I was dating at the time, I was like, nah, I'm good. She's like, no, it's a great, it's a great show. Like, nope. I'm like, no. Already that was a telltale sign for me. Like, this is gonna be bad. You know, so
Mhm.
it's just that, man. But honestly, if they did it like the comic, the comic was much more intriguing, way better
Comics stay
storytelling.
consistent too.
Yeah, and it stayed very consistent. And you know, you got to see what the people got into, and then, you know, Rick being the awesome leader that he is, and all the shit that he gets in trouble with, and losing his hand to Negan, and all this other jazz. You know what I mean? It was just
The
wild
governor.
stuff. Oh, the governor, excuse me. Thank you for correcting me. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, there is just is so much that went on that you're like, oh my god, it just kept you in it. And that's what these shows need. Sometimes you can't recover, especially, you know, look at Witcher. Henry Cavill gone.
Oh,
that was
God, I
it.
don't even wanna
And
talk
he
about
Oh
fought
my
for
God.
it to be like the books and stuff like that. And they said that he was hard to work with. Really?
That's a yes there, CG. He did make Invincible too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
the show Veering though is more AMC and Scott Gimple though.
Oh, Scott.
Yeah,
Gimple.
that was Scott and
Fucking
Gimple,
Scott
man.
Gimple.
Well, even the original showrunner at the time in season 1, he left because he was like
Yeah.
dealing with Scott and the changes they wanted to make. He was like, he'd rather just walk away.
Yep.
And,
Yep. And the
He said
original
he paid,
the original showrunner's plan was to follow the comic book. Like, it wouldn't have been Michonne and Rick. It would have been Andrea and Rick.
Hey!
What's up, Lucas?
Who it is?
You know, I was okay with Michonne, but and Rick, because I didn't really care for Andrea in the comic, but at the same time, like some of them other changes, like Judith. Judith wasn't supposed to exist in the show.
Nope.
You know, she died during the prison arc. As much as I love Carol, and as bad as Carol was of a character, she didn't make it past the prison. You know, she offed herself.
If we're being real here, though, them taking out Sophia in season 2 had to change the course of Carol, because one, I hated the way they took out Carol in the comic books. So stupid. She gets.
It made sense.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It made sense
Does
to the
it?
story though? Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense for the
Like,
story.
Tyrese has his whole thing where, like, he doesn't get killed by a bunch of zombies in the when he gets stuck in the gym, and then she goes and kills herself because she's depressed because Tyrese cheated on her. It's like and Sophia's alive, and she just does that. Like, it was so dumb. It was Laurie's character though. Laurie's character was much better in the comics. I will say for that, she was much better.
I agree.
Yep. Yeah, I will say the two biggest misses on The Walking Dead, since I took us off track here, is one, I think when they were talking about doing spin-offs, what they should have done is when they all left the prison, that's when they should have split the show, and they should have had one show following Daryl and one show following Rick, and they could have did a couple of seasons that way and then pulled them back together, rather than doing the Fear of the Walking Dead. And then the other miss was not connecting the Telltale games into the series. Like, Clementine would have been amazing. My God.
Man. Clementine is a great character, man. And
Well, you know why that is, unfortunately. The only reason that is because the games are canon to the comics instead.
Yeah, true. That
True.
is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but
And
it's still
all-
crossed. She crossed
They still-
Herschel.
They
She crossed
could have
Glenn.
done it. They could have done it. Yeah, but they would have had to acknowledge all the comic book shit that happens with those characters.
No,
Unfortunately,
they would. No, they
yeah, they
wouldn't.
would have.
They changed.
No.
They
For it to
changed
make
so
sense.
much in the show, dude. They
Yeah.
changed so much.
Yeah,
in the
they changed
show.
so
Yeah,
much.
but
They could have made
yeah.
it work.
That's an adaptation
made
on
it
what's
work.
already an adaptation.
Brother,
I wouldn't want that.
again,
I would
they
rather
changed
they
everything.
bring the character that I like in.
Yeah, no one
What?
wanted this. Period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it
Oh.
is what it is. But to
I
your
have my
point,
own
Dave,
thoughts on-
before we get there, get back on track. You didn't even have to do 2 different seasons. You could have bounced episodes back and forth.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Have a couple
Oh,
episodes
yeah.
following Daryl. Have a
Yep.
couple episodes following Rick. You know what I mean? That
Mhm.
2 stories playing at once. You know,
Yep.
could have done that.
I would have enjoyed that. All right,
Yeah,
so we were
anyway.
talking about Welcome to Derry. We took a look at it. Looks
Oh, word.
fantastic. I
Absolutely.
don't know. Did you get a chance to see it, Lucas, at all?
The trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
new
I saw
trailer
that. I
that they
saw the
released.
trailer. The shot of there's a really cool shot that's going really viral on like Instagram and shit of Pennywise like looking into the camera all like bloody
Yeah,
mouthed and whatnot.
Yep.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
looks
right
great. It looks
Look-
great. I can't lie.
Yeah.
No,
that
one
looks
thing that we
fantastic.
didn't. One thing that we skimmed over, they kind of focused on. Remember in chapter 2 where they showed Pennywise in his human form,
Mhm.
the guy that ran
Yep.
the circus. They focused a little bit more on him in the trailer. So I think the new series after this one, the one that's going to be set in the 30s,
Yep.
is going to focus on that character, on
Mhm.
Pennywise in his human form. On that
How
guy.
soon?
Yeah.
How soon do we get Pennywise? We get him in episode 1, or we get him in episode 4 or 5?
Ooh,
I
that's-
Oh, it's
say
definitely like halfway
a
through.
shot
the
of him
goddamn
in the
series.
doorway. I say the shot of him in the doorway. I say like the end of episode 2. But then that shot of him where we see him, his bloody face, that would be later on in the series.
Mhm.
I
Danny?
think it'd be wise. Pennywise. I think it'd be wise if they did it in the first episode. Like something, even in the beginning of the first episode, something that hits you, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
And then it brings you back to like the beginning of
Mhm.
the story
Yeah.
to play out. I think that'd be an awesome segue.
Maybe they should use the clip that Lucas here animated for our channel for a lost it scene where we see Pennywise eating a baby. Now, if you don't know what we're talking about, go on our channel, look for the lost scene of Pennywise eating a baby. Lucas animated that entire segment. It's fantastic. And he did the voiceover work for it, along with Noah
Well,
and Rihanna.
Let's not get their hopes up. It's an animatic. It's
It's
very
good.
very loosely animated.
Yeah.
The term
I made a baby
animation
noise.
is very loose.
It's
Wow.
an animated storyboard. There you go.
Yep.
Animated
Yeah,
storyboard. That's
exactly,
fantastic.
exactly.
And let me tell you, it's amazing because the dude did it in like 3 days. Because I said, like, Lucas, I need it done. I gotta get this video up, and he got it done in 3 days.
Yeah,
Yep.
it took my whole Artusi
I-
to put that there.
They're saying Stephen King was pleased with the show, so that's
That's
a
good.
thing.
Good.
All right,
That's a good
Lucas,
sign.
where do you think Pennywise is popping up?
Oh, I'm a firm believer that they would dick us around for an entire season just to have him show up at the very end of the last episode.
Oh my God.
I am fully like I it's probably not gonna happen that way.
Yeah, I can't imagine that
But-
all the Carnage is gonna be like 1 or
But
2
I
episodes.
fully like from all the shit that I've been seeing with Marvel, with DC shows, with other things in horror. Like I kind of expect it to just be like a cameo at this point.
Mhm.
But they could really wow me. Alien Earth is really good. I haven't seen the last episode yet. I'm really struggling on trying to see that fucking episode somehow. but yeah, like I'm really enjoying other things, and hopefully this is good because I really like it. So
Mhm. All right. And then Noah, what about you? What do you think? Where do you think he's popping up?
Yeah, I think Marcus has got it right on the money. I think that doorway scene is either like the ending of episode 1 or the ending of episode 2. I think ending of episode 1, we're gonna see that door open, and then that person who sees him is dead, and then that's the end of the episode.
All right.
It's like, and then next episode probably opens up to like the investigation of that person being taken out, and we're at the crime scene.
That's what I would like. Look, let's go hard in the first half hour
Yeah.
of the first episode, and then
Mhm.
let's scale it back for the next several before we bring them back.
You gotta hit them in the mouth in the pilot always.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's gonna happen, dude. I think Right. As soon as it starts, they're gonna hook you in, man. That's the best option. Best option.
All
Yeah, I
right.
mean, Pennywise is always a presence, so I feel like he's probably gonna be like. I think he's gonna make an appearance in every episode, in even like in a small regard. I think that he's gonna be in some form or fashion
This
in
is
every episode.
Is this a Hulu thing or is this an HBO Max thing?
HBO Max thing.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Yeah, like it's like they gave us the Penguin.
ads through every 5 minutes of the TV show that I'm watching.
Honestly, HBO
Unless
Max
you want to
has
pay
really
that
good
extra
shit.
charge. Yeah, it does.
HBO
I
Max.
don't care. Wait, this is off topic, but I'm one of the few that actually enjoyed the Doom series that they came out with.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So,
You
I
gave
thought
me
it
the
was
review. It's slower than the movies. We're done talking about
Hey,
that now.
listen,
No.
have you guys seen The Outsider?
The
Jason
Outsider.
Bateman?
I heard that's good.
Yes! Oh my
Listen,
God!
Listen, it's incredible. So Jason Bateman, he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Jason Bateman is a hell of a director. He directed the entire, if I'm not mistaken, the entire season of one of Ozark before they started bringing other directors onto the show.
That was his
And
passion project.
You can always see when Jason Bateman directs, and you can always see there was this Russian director on there. I hope Russian. It kind of sounds like a Russian name on there, Alexei something. And you can always tell when those two directed because the episodes were, I'm talking about, the whole show is fantastic, but those two directing the episodes are on another level. The Outsider, he directed the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, damn it, I wanted him to direct the whole thing, but the whole series is still good.
It's pretty good so far. I'm on episode 2.
Oh yeah, you're in for a ride.
I'm pretty excited for where it's going. It's kind of cooking. I don't want to give anything away, but it's cooking.
Yeah,
right now.
You're in for a ride, dude.
I feel ripped off with that because I was watching Outsider with somebody who I used to watch stuff with. Yeah, fucking gave me the ending on the episode 2. It's like, what the fuck are you telling me for? I'm watching it. Why? So you know, and you gotta ruin it for me.
Not
did that with Dexter too.
Part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
I've avoided everything for this. That's why, like, I don't know anything what's happening past episode 2. I'm very happy about it. I'm so sorry for you though.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss. I'm telling you, not knowing and watching it is way better than knowing. Right?
If it makes you feel
it.
any better, I did have the end of the last episode of Alien spoiled for me just this morning. In fact,
yeah, but that's not huge, man. That's not huge. Like the spoiler for this, and this same person did that shit with Dexter too, like with the Trinity Killer and what the Trinity Killer did. It's like, so I stumbled upon it and I kept it a secret, right? And then it's like, oh well, guess what? This happens. Like, why did you tell me? Like, there's got to be boundaries and respect. Like, if you're watching a TV show with somebody and you know something, shut your damn mouth, man. That's so. All right, I gotta switch topics now. I'm aggravated. All right, so let's talk about a movie that I didn't even know was coming out in 2026. It's The Bride. So I don't know if you guys had a chance.
It's part of the MonsterVerse that Universal, right? Is
I don't think it's a part of MonsterVerse because it's a modern take.
Standalone. Yeah, standalone.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was going to be a part of the Universal Monsters, but not anymore.
Look, man. Look at this, man. This is something. Noah, you know what this? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking Wolfman 2005 because of how.
Benicio del Toro.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this shit, man. This is great. Let me see. Let me find something else here. We got Christian Bale.
I've been excited for this one for a while.
Look at Christian Bale. Fucking killing it again.
Yeah, Frankenstein was awesome.
As long as it's not a musical, I'm good. That's all I'm gonna say. If it's a freaking musical, like forget I'm out. Yeah, but look, that's even a great shot there too. But so this, go ahead, Marcus. You're thinking that this is possibly like Romeo and Juliet, the way it's laid out.
The way it's stylized, as far as the aesthetics behind it, and the tone, I think it's going to be like DiCaprio's 1996 Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, look at this. She looks fantastic.
Yeah, and she's a hell of an actress, man. I forgot her name.
It's Maggie Gyllenhaal. That doesn't look like
That's
her.
not Maggie. No, that's not Maggie.
No, it's not Maggie.
Isn't. No,
All
Maggie
right.
is directing. Yeah.
Oh, she's directing
this actress.
Okay.
Yeah. That actress is what is she?
That's a cool shot.
Yeah, it is.
I'm pulling it up now. I'm pulling up the cast. Jesse Buckley is the bride.
Jessica Buckley.
Jesse Buckley.
Yeah, she's good.
Jesse Buckley.
Christian Bale's is Frankenstein, and they have a couple more people listed on here, but not with their names on there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
Maggie is a good director, though, man. So I have confidence as far as this film being good. It might not be for everybody, but knowing her previous work and just based off of what I've seen in the past and now that they got the official trailer out, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I think this is going to be probably like a romance horror film.
So I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now the synopsis on IMDb. In 1930 Chicago, Frankenstein asked Dr. Euphronius to help create a companion to give life to a murdered woman as the bride, sparking romance, police interest, and radical social change.
Interesting.
Nice. So a couple of things. Me and Marcus were talking about this on the side. CG has a great thing here. Look, it looks like a Bonnie and Clyde with Frankenstein. That's a great point there. I'm thinking that, and Marcus was thinking this too, is like he already alluded to it. This is not going to be a movie for everybody. So it's going to be probably a divisive movie where people are going to love it or hate it. It's probably going to have a really niche cult following, and it's probably going to bomb in the theaters.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to make money. It should, but I think it'll become a cult classic, though.
I think
word of mouth is going to spread. Yeah, and people are going to be like start buying it like crazy when it gets home.
From
if
seeing
future
that
trailers allude to romance, though.
Go ahead. Choose. Somebody's talking over each other. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Noah, go first, and then go. All right, Danny, go first.
No, I was saying that you guys think it's gonna have like a Donnie Darko, that it wasn't that great reception, and then all of a sudden it's a fucking cult classic, especially the director's cut. Oh my god, it was incredible.
Yep. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Because people aren't going to movies anymore. I mean, look at the Marvel movies. Marvel movies ain't even making money.
Look, man, we called this when Thor came out. We called it. It was done. Me and Danny were like we were talking about like Marvel's dead with this movie, and we've been right. It's died off.
Oh my god, Love and Thunder was so fucking bad, man.
And Dave, remember we started saying it before other YouTubers too.
Exactly.
We started saying it like, dude, I'm tired of this shit. And then all of a sudden, the wave on YouTube was the same fucking thing. And it never recovered. Like I said, I was just like, dude, the only way they can recover is standalone projects or, have back in the day how they did trilogies or whatever. And look, I was right. Fucking Deadpool Wolverine comes out. It's part 3, but not really part 3. And it's a standalone film, and everyone lost it. Everyone loves it. And also, people don't go to the movie theaters anymore because of the Hollywood bullshit that's happening. But if it's a movie that they're going to enjoy, they fucking go. Because look at Terrifier 3, for example. Terrifier 3.
Well, not only that, like, people got these home theaters now. Like, they like, shit, man, I'd rather just stay home and cook my own food.
It's too expensive.
I prefer the theater. Yeah.
It's too expensive. Like,
$13 a ticket.
Yeah. Like when King Kong came out. Not the most recent one, Peter Jackson's one. Like I took my boys to go see it. Like they cut school. We went to go see the movie. We went to Toys R Us. We got lunch afterwards. It was $70 for Toys R Us, the movies, and food. Now, if you go to the theater and you buy your tickets and you want to get popcorn and stuff like that, it could be just $70 just at the theater alone. So your price families out of the theaters. And if you don't get a movie pass, why would you risk $10? New York, it's $15 for a ticket. Why are you gonna risk $15 on a movie that maybe there's a lot of those these days. So
you're going with a date, you're spending $30 on just tickets. And then it's like, well, it's like you have to budget what you're getting at the concessions. Like you gotta share a drink, you gotta get and like personally I can go without popcorn. Like I'm not a huge fan of stale movie theater popcorn. But like the drinks are like $8.
Yeah.
So like they're ridiculous too. It's like everything is disgustingly overpriced when you can just go to the dollar store and stuff whatever you buy there in your pants and then go in. And most theaters up here don't even give a shit about that. Like they'll let you come in drinking food in Halen. Like we've done it before. They don't care because they get it. It is disgusting how expensive concessions are.
Yeah, but also
This
that,
one
that's a lot
podcaster
of
brought up. I'll go ahead, Dan.
yeah.
Go ahead, man.
There's a lot of, that go into it. Like with the inflation on paying bills and fucking paying people and all this jazz, and then all of a sudden everything's in fucking 4K IMAX. Now you need an IMAX fucking technology to show it.
Yep. Yep.
There's a lot there, man, and it's just that it's a shame because people want the experience. So I think movies, for the expensiveness of the tickets and everything else, you got to sell an experience, man. And it's just the experience has been the same stagnant shit this entire time. And then
theaters
they had the idea
experience as much as anymore. You're right.
Exactly. And now what they're doing is 4DX. Cool. A lot of people can't handle 4DX, dude. A lot of people can't handle this shit. You know what I mean? In a movie theater. Some of us love that. You know what I mean? Cool. But what about the people that have bad backs and all this other shit and It needs to be a better experience, man. If you want it to be, hey, it's worth going to a theater, it has to be an experience, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, look. So I'll give you an example. So second date out showed the person I was going to the movies with. It's like, hey, take a look at this trailer. Eddington, right? Eddington trailer looks fantastic. Joaquin Phoenix is in it. Shows lots of action in it. And you sit down and watch the movie, and it's like, oh God, 2.5 hours, absolute dog shit. And though my biggest takeaway is a line in the middle of the movie that if I repeat that line on here, I will definitely get canceled for saying that because it goes against a lot of standards. But man, like, so how many other people have maybe watched a trailer that looks good? You go out on a date on it, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take you out to see this piece of crap and experience what I like to do.
I think it was Bill Burr that said it perfectly in an interview recently where he was talking about how he took his wife to go see Sinners. And he was like, imagine if this movie came out pre-COVID. It made over $400 million now. Imagine the numbers it would have done back in like 2019, 2020. It would have been close to $1 billion, that movie right there. Yeah. One, because of word of mouth. One. Two, it was an excellent movie. Three, it would have been in the theater longer because remember, movies used to be in the theater, like 6 months before they even come digital, the home release and stuff. So he was like, yeah, man, that's just a perfect example of like the state of the industry today, the state of people's mindset going to the theaters. Like pre-COVID, things were different. It was like Danny said, they sold an experience where now it's just like, it's a cash cow now.
For reference,
just looking at me. But
Look at this. This is the sad part. Sinners is at 14, right? Luckily, it's coming back out Halloween week. But Conjuring is at 11. Conjuring is a far inferior film compared to Sinners.
Yeah.
Far inferior.
So, it's not the same rehash garbage. Like all the Conjuring films are practically the same thing, even if it's a slightly different story with a different family. It's like it's Ed and Lorraine Warren fighting demons and doing the same shit, but this time they're in PA. And they're not even like the first two. I like the first two. They were fun. But fucking stupid.
Yeah. Look.
Hell, even Jurassic Park would have made $1 billion back then pre-COVID.
Look at this. And then you got Final Destination right after Sinners.
Oh, like that bullshit fucking movie, dude. Don't even get me started.
Here's the problem, right? We have an original IP and then we have rehashes. Rehash. Look at it. It's all rehashed. It's like, come on now. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible. But I don't want to dog on horror because we have 1, 2, and 3 films in the top 15 for the horror genre.
Yeah.
And then Weapons is right outside of the top 15 as well. So I'm at least happy with that. But come on, man.
And then Snow White's in the top 20, so we have like 5 horror movies in the top 20.
Yeah, like how is Snow White in number 18? I'm baffled by that. But that's just a horrible box office year because nobody wants to spend the money, right? Yeah, CG is like what happened to a decent price for a ticket, a good price for a drink, sneak chips and popcorn in your jacket, and a little bottle to enjoy. Yep.
Yeah. I think that theaters need to start doing some fun stuff. Like, I know for a fact that even the outdated cameras and like reels that they use, because Regal up here, they use outdated systems for their movies. They don't use the new shit. You can still hook up gaming consoles to them. I think that it'd be much more enjoyable of an experience if, like, maybe every so often they have an event where you can go pay the price of a ticket, and then you can go play some type of video games that they're playing on half of their theaters or something like that. They used to do some interesting stuff like that. Like, they had the consoles up during like some holiday. They did like the $1 summer movie stuff. Like, those were fun to do, but they don't do that stuff anymore.
Yeah, instead of selling popcorn buckets and stuff like that, maybe the first 100 tickets, they get it complimentary, and then everyone else can purchase it after. You know what I mean? Like some sort of incentive to get people in there. That's what it is, man. Like I said, it's the experience. What makes me want to go to a theater instead of waiting a couple of weeks while I'm sitting on my fucking couch, right? And
that's another problem.
Yeah,
that's another problem. Is now that you go to digital within a month, 6 weeks, and the reason why yeah, and now the reason why is because the studios are getting lazy because they don't want to market it twice. They want to market it once, market it for the theaters, and then have the build up go right into home streaming. So now they don't want to pay the money to market it twice, so they're just killing the theaters off so that they can push it out to streaming. And then Marcus, you know this the best. Like, you push it out to streaming, what happens? There's no money for the filmmakers, because all of that streaming deal is with the studios. So again, the studios are being fucking greedy and taking all the money like they did from the theaters, and now they're taking it from the filmmakers and giving everybody pennies.
Yeah, for reference, a 32-ounce, like just for greed sake, a 32-ounce soda costs 3 to 5 cents to manufacture. You go to the theater, you get a drink that size, and they are $9 to $10.
Well, there's a reason for it, because the studio's taking over 60% of all the ticket sales. So how do you keep your lights on and pay for everything else if you can't get any money off the ticket sales?
It's like the studios need this money so badly.
Alrighty, but like I said, Bride, go ahead.
Is the home releases where Blu-rays, DVDs. Remember back in the day? I think it was like mid 2000s, before 2010, they stopped doing the BTS stuff, like the behind the scenes and blooper reels and how they made the movie and stuff like that.
Dude, and I hate that. I love that, watching that stuff.
Exactly. Well, that's what made me want to become a filmmaker. And so like now studios are claiming that's too expensive to do when it doesn't cost them anything to do. And now they're hiking the prices on Blu-rays and stuff. Like, why are we paying $40-something for a Blu-ray, a 4K Blu-ray, like $40-something?
Well, you know why? You know why you're paying $40 for a Blu-ray or for XD, whatever the hell it is because they want to push you right to digital, because there's no manufacturing cost for digital, and the digital price is the same price. And yeah, exactly. You don't own it. They can pull the license at any time at any streaming site.
Streaming's this is like basically an attack on the ability to own anything. That's why theaters are dying, and that's why physical media is dying, because they want us to not be able to own the movies and TV shows that we want to watch. And then you got to pay $20. Go to the dollar store and spend $20 on one candy bar.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? If we don't physically own it, then when we're streaming it from somewhere, guess what? That's your problem. That's your loss.
Yeah,
because we don't physically own what we're streaming. We're not downloading and keeping it, so we're doing the same thing.
I think insult to injury, which I just saw, is that you're paying monthly for these fucking streaming things, and then certain ones you either have to rent the fucking movie that you want to watch or buy it. That's like Amazon Prime, not only Amazon Prime, HBO and all those other jazz. They had all the Scream movies. All of a sudden, right, and then obviously Paramount has the newer Screams. All of a sudden, it's spooky season, and now, in order to watch them, you have to either rent it or fucking buy it. I pay a monthly subscription, bro. Why are we doing this on the same fucking platform?
Yep.
It's just.
Oh, well, actually,
greedy
we're borrowing
billionaires.
properties from Starz streaming service, and we're playing it on HBO. That's actually what's happening. It's like, no, I think you just want more money from me, and you're an asshole.
Yep.
They are big and greedy like Cybertrucks.
So so we all love what The Bride looks like. Most of us will probably go see it in the theaters. It probably won't do good in the theaters because it'll be too different, and people don't want to take a chance on it. It'll
There are
hopefully
two
find a
very
cult
simple things
following.
that they could
Bale
do
in
to
it.
fix
It's
that.
got Christian Bale.
Yep.
I would
People
say
like
there are two
Christian
things that
Bale.
they could do to like potentially increase promotional like value. One, instead of releasing it in March, which I think CG said that they were doing, release it in February. And two, promote
smart.
it more as a romance horror movie, because then couples are gonna want to see it. And that's that, like, have that be your target audience. Try and get some couples into the theater, and I think you'll have a couple more seats filled.
Sense, bro. Stop speaking sense. They don't want to hear that.
But sense gets you to dollars eventually.
Yeah, it does.
No,
It does.
So does nonsense.
You know what I've been noticing online though, from a lot of like reactors and stuff.
What?
Like
What's that?
they saw the trailer and they heard about the movie, but they said what actually helped them get interested in The Bride was Creature Commandos.
Oh, that's
because
fair.
of David Harbour's character in The Bride and that their dynamic. So they were like, "Oh, wait, we're getting a similar take, like a punk rock type, Frankenstein monster and Bride."
It's
Yeah, so
very,
everybody's like kind of
Me over here just loving the original actress from the Universal series, the Universal monsters. That's why I want to see it. It's like I just want to see if they're gonna redo it and do it well, like do this character well, because we haven't seen The Bride really ever since the original Universal ones that I can think of.
She's supposed to come back
Robert
as
De
Scarlett
Niro.
Johansson.
Robert De Niro's movie when he played.
Oh, really?
Monster.
Okay.
I didn't even know Robert De Niro played Frankenstein.
What's
Yeah.
What's that Robert
Ah,
Downey Jr. movie
Frankenstein!
where it's like
The
Kiss
guy,
Kiss
man.
Bang or whatever the hell? Is it Kiss Kiss Bang Bang or something?
Kiss,
Robert,
Bang, Bang.
yeah.
This
Uh,
movie gives me like that vibe, or that generation of storytelling. I don't know. I like that movie a lot, and this one feels like a punkier version of.
I think
Isn't
you're
that an
getting
action
movies.
film?
I think you're getting movies mixed, man. I don't see Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in this.
Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, "Wait a minute,
Yep.
that's Shane
Kiss
Black."
Kiss Bang Bang is a noir detective movie that takes place during
Yeah.
Christmas with Robert Downey Jr. and what's his name from
Val
Top?
Kilmer.
Yeah, Val
Val
Kilmer.
It's one
I
of
had
the-
to think
one of the
about it. I
best
was like,
comedic
One where
roles.
it's the one where like he like accidentally kills his friend, right? Or something like that.
Nope.
No, okay. What am I thinking of?
I don't even
Don't
know. Honestly, you got me confused.
You went way off the track. You're.
Wait, who's the lead actor? Is
I
it
thought you said Robert De
Downey
Niro.
Jr.?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
Where he accidentally kills his best friend?
There's like a part where Robert Downey Jr. stumbles into like an audition.
Yeah, but he doesn't
And,
kill
like-
his friend. That you got the right movie there, but he doesn't kill his
Well,
friend.
I know that's what he.
It's
but
during a
that- that's
botched
what the-
robbery.
That's what he does in the audition thing. That's
Yeah. Yep.
okay. So is that not that movie?
Yeah, that is that movie, but I don't see
Okay.
the connection that you're making between these two films.
It looks gothic. It looks punky. It looks fucking I don't know. It
It
looks like
does.
it's almost shot in the same way. In
Maybe.
different.
Maybe
No,
not
it's
the
more-
same way.
You had stepped away, Lucas, but it's more like if you look up the old Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet from 1996. It's more like that.
Okay.
Public Enemies, maybe.
Modernized, yeah, it's modernized take on.
Okay.
That
That's
shot
it.
in Chicago is fantastic. I love that
Yeah.
shot in Chicago.
They said that it takes place in the 30s, right? Too.
Yep.
So that
Yeah.
takes place in the original, like
Al
when the original
Capone.
Frankenstein came out.
Al
The
Capone's
end of
gonna be in it.
Prohibition.
Yep.
Near
Al
the end of
Capone.
Prohibition.
We're gonna probably see an Al Capone in there. All right, so let's talk about our next trailer. Our next trailer is
Al
from
Capone's
Shudder.
going to be Jake Gyllenhaal. That's why they're keeping his character a secret.
VH Halloween.
Yeah,
It's got
I
the
think
word in there.
Mhm.
Uh,
All right, so the VHS franchise has been around for what, almost 2 decades now. There's some
Can't wait.
really excellent films in it, and then there's some really dog shit ones in it. VHS Beyond, that came out last Halloween season,
Chef's kiss.
right, Marcus? Fantastic
Yeah.
film. It's tense. Every freaking short film in that movie that came out last year is amazing. I watched it 3 times in 2 days. Me and Marcus were on the phone talking back and forth about it. It was just so good. It was like a hidden
That
gem last year.
skydiving segment still gives me.
Oh my
anxiety.
god! Yep.
like
I don't.
that shit.
Nope. I'm never going skydiving, especially
Nope.
after seeing something like that.
Nope.
So now this year's is VHS Halloween. So I like the grittiness of it.
So, like I said,
I got
I told Dave this off
Mhm.
camera, but they're making it look retro, like if you remember the Halloween segment in the original.
Look at that
VHS
shot right
movie
there.
with a friend
That is creepy
out.
as hell.
Oh, hate that.
Yep. That is fantastic. So it's probably going to be 4 or 5. Yep, 6. So we got 6 new tapes.
6. Yeah.
This looks like it's going to be good.
It's interesting.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that right there.
Wow.
That is scary as hell. That is scary as hell.
It reminds me of Baby Brent from Cloudy with a Chance of
Hold on,
Meat.
So
let it play. Oh, I was gonna say let it play.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to let it play too much because we'll let the scene play here, and then. Oh my God!
You know what he looked like to me? Remember the baby and the grown baby in the 13 Ghosts? That's what he reminded me of.
Oh yeah, you're right. So that looks fantastic. Do you guys watch the VHS series? Or is it just me and Marcus that are watching this?
I haven't seen it.
I've never seen one. I can't lie.
Oh,
Neither have I.
This seems
Wow.
interesting for sure. Is it just
They're
like a whole
hit
bunch
and
of
miss.
stories all in like what?
They're like anthologies, but they tie into one another by the
And
Are
all
these good
horror?
like house party movies to watch with friends?
I don't think so.
Listen,
Yeah,
watch them by yourself.
I would say you watch 1, 2, and beyond. Skip the rest.
Mhm.
I was gonna ask which ones how many do I skip?
Yeah, 1, 2, and beyond. Now you don't have to watch. Yeah, you
How
don't have
many
to
are
watch them
there?
in any order. There's like 6 or 7 of them. You don't have to watch them in order. So if I would recommend,
because they're not
if you're gonna,
connected.
yep, if you're gonna watch anything, watch Beyond first. Beyond is
Fair enough.
fantastic.
I will say this: if you watch the first one, there is a segment dealing with a siren. So the one thing the VHS has done is some of those segments actually have become feature films. So there is a 2016 film called Siren based on a segment from the first movie, and the movie Siren was really good. It was done really well. Yeah.
Yep. CG goes like it looks like me on Saturday night. All right. So before we wrap, if we have time for questions at the end, we'll get to it. But let's talk about Ranker, and then we also got to talk about Alien real quick at the end too. But so Ranker, this list isn't new. It's just making the rounds now on social media. The list actually dropped in July. The top 50 characters. Yep, and 14,000. Yeah, 50. Do you guys want to breeze through and not comment on the first 30?
Nah, let's do it.
Top 20? All right.
Might as well.
Well, I don't know how much of a deep discussion we're going to have as we're talking about the top 50, right?
I'm sure some. I'm sure some will have some words.
Damn, dude,
How is Demon Knight so low?
I know. That's how you can tell fucking generations is just
Yeah.
old. That's why we're getting there, dude. Fuck.
Demon Knight.
Yeah, but
Demon Knight is definitely in the top 10.
But no.
Am I
This
missing?
is-
I don't see
this is-
Demon Knight. Where do you see Demon Knight?
creepy. Yeah, this is creepiest characters, right? So they're saying from Demon Knight, but they're saying the Crypt Keeper is at number 50.
Yeah, I still, man.
I mean, I would still have him up higher.
I don't know. He looks pretty. Even for now, it looks pretty good.
Even in Demon
I was
Knight,
never
he was
scared
still
of the
good.
Crypt Keeper watching him. I loved the Crypt Keeper. I thought he was funny as hell.
Dude, I was scared of that fucking guy when I was young, dude. Fuck.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at the bottom 10 here. So we got the Crypt Keeper, we got the Blair Witch. I don't know why the Blair Witch is in there, to be
You
honest.
never even seen her in the first movie.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know. That makes no sense to me.
That's a crime.
Brundle from The Fly.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Seth
right.
should be way higher. Seth should be way
Yes.
higher.
That's fair.
Joker at 47.
I
I
mean,
would put
like
him-
a great performance, but not
He's
a
not
not a
even
horror
that
character,
creepy.
not a horror
Yeah.
character in that movie.
Not a horribly scary dude. Just like scary in mentality, I would say.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't be
I get the
immediately
I get
scared
the
of him
idea
walking
behind
past
it,
him on the street,
but it's
though.
wrong.
He's
It's
not.
like
Yeah.
you're putting comic characters like so like these are like Marvel DC or like comic book. It doesn't You're doing this wrong, my guy.
It's different. Yeah.
Dracula
Count
should be.
All right,
way
give me a
higher.
second. I gotta boost my internet here, so I'm gonna flake out for a second.
Uh-oh.
Especially.
All right, so we got Dracula at 46.
Yeah, he should be way
We
higher.
got Chucky.
Chucky's all the way on the
Yeah,
Scariest character though. I don't know.
Tell
I don't
you.
know if I know anybody that's really scared of Dracula though.
First two.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
Dracula?
Okay, but like,
How is
So, like,
Chucky
being-
all the way there?
I don't know. I think
Yep,
people have
Chucky at
romanticized
45.
vampires so much that kind of makes sense to me that it's pretty low.
Slither
Chucky being-
Crows.
That's a good
Chucky
point.
being low.
That's a good point. That's a good
No,
point.
what?
With the vampires being so romanticized, I buy into that.
Yeah, but
the
he
Slither-
being low.
wasn't romanticized though. He wasn't romanticized though.
Oh no,
He
I
was a mother-
understand. I
Well,
just
they
don't
they
think
only
vampires
use that
are
one
exactly
picture, but they're
scary.
referencing Dracula amongst all media. Because
Oh,
they
it
even said,
said-
like,
it
underneath it said Abbott Costello and whatnot.
Oh, I did.
Slither
Okay.
Crawlies, not bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not
The
bad.
I will say,
Blob
for
at
me personally,
43.
Chucky being low doesn't bother me, but a lot of people are afraid of dolls. I think that
Yeah,
he would probably be in
exactly.
like top 25, like
That's
in
what I'm
like the
saying.
midway point.
Yep.
Weird. Bro.
Yeah, that's unreasonable being that low.
I have
The
two
Blob-
opinions
the
about who
Blob-
should have been number one
The Blob is
personally.
pretty fucking scary. Like
Yep.
if I can be
Yeah.
real, that would be
The idea,
horrible.
because you're being suffocated by the blob, correct?
You're
Like
being
the idea is that
suffocated
this
and
thing is gonna
melted.
suffocate you or melt you, and that's
Mhm.
fucking terrifying. Because you like, what are you gonna? You can't like jump around. Like you're getting
Mhm.
close. The theater scene from the one from the 50s.
Why is Nemesis?
Nemesis shouldn't be on
breaking, dude.
Shit though, but that's
Nemesis
okay. But
should not-
Nemesis is pretty fucking scary though.
Nemesis
In
is
the
terrifying as
video
fuck, but he's a
game.
video game character.
I understand, but
But
like,
he's terrifying in the video game, not the
horror
movie.
character.
He
Not
looks
even the
cheesy
game.
as hell in the movie.
The Titan was scarier than he was in the game. So,
Dude,
They
but
were
all
both terrifying.
We're talking about movie characters, and his version of the movie sucked. All right,
yeah,
Yeah,
he was. He shouldn't
exactly.
be on the list.
Exactly.
Iris shouldn't be
Yeah.
on the list. The bald head dude should be on the list, not Iris.
Well, maybe he is.
Bald-head
And look,
dude should be on the list.
if the bald-headed guy is not on this list from 30 Days a Night, then this is another shit list again. So that we're looking at. So Iris is at 41. So look, yeah, we see a lot of mistakes here, right? In those first 10, like the Blob
Iris
should be
wasn't as
higher,
scary.
This is
Chucky should be
interesting.
higher, Joker should not be on
Joker
here,
should not
Blair
be
Witch
on
should not
here.
be on here. Crypt
Nope.
Keeper, I'm okay with Crypt Keeper at 50. All right, I know he scared us as kids.
Yeah,
but-
I'm not. I think he's a fun character.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Personally.
All right, so now
Captain
we're in
Spaulding is
That's
on 40.
disrespectful.
That is super
Spaulding should be way
disrespectful.
higher.
As somebody who hasn't seen the movies,
Are we ignoring the
That's
fucking
bullshit.
Tyrannosaurus Rex that it's above him? Are we ignoring that?
Well,
we'll
to
get
be
to that in a
fair-
minute.
To be
Well,
fair,
everybody's
When
freaking
that
out about
first
this.
came-
And I see the goddamn T-Rex at number 39, and I'm like, what the?
I hear
Okay,
you,
but-
but listen, from the first Jurassic Park, the time
There we
I
go,
give
we're
it
back.
this. Listen, I will just give it this, and this is the only grace I'm giving it. If it's going to be on this list, it should be way lower. But at the
Yeah.
time that first movie came out with the graphics and everything, that was
That's
absolutely
fair.
fucking
That's fair.
terrifying.
That's
right?
fair.
Tyrannosaurus
Captain
Rex over the
Spaulding?
Raptors.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking
see, I
about,
would choose
I'm
Raptors.
talking about just
I need a
dinosaurs in
Capri Sun.
general, right? For
Yeah.
Jurassic
Okay.
Park, but they should be lower. They should not be ahead of fucking Captain Spaulding.
Yeah,
Like, what
No.
are we doing?
that's Captain Spaulding. Like especially for recent generation of horror films, should probably be in the very least top 15. And this is
Yeah.
coming from someone who's not like a really big fan of Rob Zombie's like directorial style.
I'm not either, but dude, they fucking
Yeah,
that,
like-
that
like, it's
House of a
fucking
Thousand
crazy.
Corpses, Devil Rejects, yeah, they're fucking nuts, dude. Are you joking?
Like that is
Oh.
that is crazy to me.
Yep.
It is.
All right, Tyrannosaurus Rex at 39. Scott Walker, you should be happy with that one. Damien at 38 and Count Orlok at
He
37.
should be higher. He should be higher.
Who?
Damien should definitely
Damien?
be higher.
Damien
Yeah.
should be way higher.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, that's,
No,
if it's the
Nosferatu.
Count Orlok from the new
Orlok.
Nosferatu, sure.
no, that's
should
the
be lower.
OG.
Should be lower.
No,
should be
but
lower.
if they had used the picture of the new Count Orlok, I'd sure.
Still,
But-
no.
I wouldn't even agree
Boo.
with that because people were sexualizing the Count Orlok in this new movie.
That's fair, but we all know people are fucking weird enough to sexualize Mothman of all things. So that doesn't matter to me. That design was
going.
scary. I think it worked.
Keep it going.
Yep,
Boo.
yep. Yep. 36 is
Cujo?
Cujo. Yep.
Cujo should
I
be
mean,
higher.
Cujo is terrifying, dude. Fuck that dog,
Mhm.
dude. Listen.
Pluto should be
Just
way
walking
higher.
outside is scary when you think dogs are out, bro. That is horrifying.
Barlow
Cujo,
should be
not like
higher.
as a film, but like being scary. I'm lost on it only because I've seen there's several scenes where you see the dog's tail wagging, and like I know like it's hard to kind of like get that out of the shot, but like you can tell the dog's like doing it all excited, like so like he's just a happy little guy trying to get his
kill you, Noah.
It
He
was a
just wants
man
his
in the
love. He just wants his love. You don't understand.
nephew. It was a man in the
Internet
suit.
for me. Yep. All right, we got Kurt Barlow at 35.
Barlow should be way higher.
All right.
Andy
All
should-
right. So look at this. This is an
Annie
interesting
Wilkes,
one here.
All right. Annie Wilkes
And Jack
is good,
Torrance.
though, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
She
I
should
mean
be
it's
higher.
good.
Yeah.
I still think they're low. They're lower, like Marcus is
Yeah.
saying. They should be higher. But now we're getting some interesting stuff, like Dave says. So let's see where this
Yeah.
list goes now.
To be fair, we
All right.
yeah, we
So
haven't
far-
even gotten to the higher ones yet.
Yep.
I mean,
Not
the
yet, we're
first
about to
half
be halfway
already
through
has
soon.
been shit. So let's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, from the
Crawler's at
stand.
32.
Okay.
Oh,
That is
I would put
really
them-
that is
low.
on the list at the very least. I'm glad it's
I
on the
will put
list at
them
the
in
very
the top 20. They will be in my top 20.
Top 20? I go top 10.
least.
Those movies are terrifying. The Descent.
I have to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a while. I have to rewatch it.
I think
Yeah,
top.
the
I think
Crawlers is
I'm
good.
okay with it being a top 20 because they're not the scariest
Yeah.
part of the movie for me. It's like the first half of Descent is terrifying on its own without seeing them. Like that,
Mhm.
like that, like especially when they're like using, like they're crawling through like the cave. They see
All right.
other pieces. There's like, oh, other people have been in this cave. Like that is what's terrifying for me. Not so much like the crawlers are terrifying, but like there's some ambiance in that film that's terrifying on its own.
Jigsaw, man, should be lower.
Eh, I would say
People
Amanda-
side with him too much to be
The
terrifying.
the
Honestly,
first one, hands down, was great. I mean,
Billy the
I would
Pup
say Amanda.
scarier
She-
than Jigsaw.
yeah,
oh, you mean when he
I say
gets up and just
Amanda 'cause
rips
she's
the
on
stuff
him.
off his head? Like, yeah,
She's more terrifying to me than John is.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't
if it
think
was
he's
just based
31.
on the first one. Yeah.
Mhm.
If it was based on the first one, we're golden. But after all these fucking movies, absolutely not.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
My fir-
Especially the
Once I
flashback.
saw him with a hat on
Ooh,
backwards, it was it for me.
Mr. Boogie!
Look,
He should be high.
Look, all
Yeah,
right.
he should be high.
No,
I like Sinister.
no.
Yeah,
I
he,
like.
should,
He's
What?
he should
scary.
be. At least,
Look, man.
he should be in the
I
top
don't
25.
get it.
Top 5?
25.
Oh, okay.
25?
Top 25.
I
Yeah.
don't get it, man. Like, I put 15 years between watching Sinister. Like, the scariest movie of all time. People turn off this movie
Bullshit.
because they're so scared. Exactly, bullshit. People are turning off the movie because it's so damn boring.
Boring.
That's why they're turning
Man,
off the
I
movie.
like-
It's horrible.
I like Sinister way better than Insidious, man. I like Sinister way better than Insidious.
I like them both.
Yeah.
Toshi
Um,
from The Grudge.
Yes.
Eh, eh,
The boy,
Yeah.
the boy was scarier in his moments.
eh,
When he's meowing like a cat.
eh.
I see.
Yeah,
I can't
that-
separate. I
that's-
can't separate him from the scary movie one.
Norman Bates.
Oh my God.
To be such an iconic film for horror, I think that's highly low, dude.
Yeah, that's
That is very that's very
To
low.
be the one of the
And look at the
icons of horror. Yeah.
Hmm.
same
and
with
the
Bruce.
ic-
Bruce should be way
Yeah,
up the list.
and the icon
Sorry,
right
I'm
here.
sorry. This ranking means nothing to me. They put Jaws for Jaws instead of Bruce from Jaws. Fucking amateurs, absolute
Yep.
amateurs. I'm
Fuck
pretty sure the
outta here,
T-Rex
dude.
from Jurassic Park has a name too. Amateurs. Like, get out of here.
Yep.
Get out of here. Disgusting.
All right, so I'm gonna throw this
Sure.
out here, right? These two characters here should be top 5.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
reason
Yeah.
why I say they should be top 5 is because Jaws almost destroyed the entire planet with how much it made people afraid of the water and how much people went out to hunt sharks after that.
And not only that, people were scared of even fucking pools, which is out of control. A pool that you
Yep.
know that there's nothing in there. People are like, nah, dog, I'm good.
Have you seen Jaws 3, bro? Like, I don't even
Yeah.
want to. I don't even care.
And then the same thing. So with Psycho, from what I've researched on it, people were afraid to take showers after Psycho came out for a good several
And that's
years.
understandable.
These
still
movies
And a
look
hell of a
behind
twist
me.
too for the
Oh!
for the 60s. That's a hell of a move. That's a hell of a twist. I don't know, man. This seems disrespectful to the horror genre.
Hey, Noah, I'm gonna give you your fucking flowers, dude. So the female Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic Park 1 is known as Rexy.
Hey!
A nickname originating from Michael Crichton's 1990
Right.
novel, and it carried into the 1993 film's canon. Holy shit!
Yeah, Michael Crichton. Yeah, the book
So,
was
and then it
scary.
says,
as
while
hell.
not stated, hold on, while not stated in the film, her true name is revealed to be Roberta, and the name Rexy became wildly used in later films and by fans, becoming the mascot of
I
the
forgot
entire
all
franchise.
about that.
Yep.
I forgot all
Holy
about
shit.
that. Man.
Yep, CG is like
Holy
even
shit,
saying it
Noah,
should be
good
top 10.
job. Amateurs doing this list.
All right,
Cheryl.
so all right, 26. We got
Never
mind.
Cheryl from
I
Evil
know who
Dead.
Cheryl is.
No,
I would argue that the one
Nah,
the
read-
2015 had a scarier version.
I read the
I would
subtitle. I
replace
read
her with
the,
me.
from the Evil Dead, and I immediately all just kept flooding back.
I would
I will
replace
say
her with
this.
Mia because Mia did it a little bit more frantic and manic than Cheryl did.
From
Are you
2013.
talking about from
Yeah.
Evil Dead Rising?
No, from
No, this
2013.
is from the first Evil Dead film.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. I can see this being lower on the list for one reason. It hasn't aged well when it comes to special effects. But as a teenager watching this, I slept with the crucifix. I was like, oh my God, this is horrifying. This Catholic schoolboy was like, no, I can't watch this. Pumpkinhead at 25, maybe a little bit
I'm
higher.
okay with him being. I'm actually okay with him being right there because the first Pumpkinhead movie, it doesn't hold up well, but the first one terrified me as a kid. Man.
Whenever I look at Pumpkinhead, I think of
Wait,
that weird alien hybrid from Alien 4. So I'm not scared of him because I fucking hate that alien hybrid with his stupid vagina stomach.
And the other
So
thing
20
too,
like-
like, oh, go ahead, man.
I was just say like 25 is fine because like he's a presence, but I don't see fear in this.
I see.
The other
I
thing,
see
too-
still things on the list that should be higher than this, but keep going.
The other thing too in
Hey, guys, if
Chicago,
you can hear
like
me.
as a kid, we used Pumpkinhead as a name for like when people would get their ass beat, like how Martin looked in Martin when Tommy Hearns beat him up. That's what we used to call Pumpkinhead. Yeah, we were like, oh, that boy done got Pumpkinhead. Like, yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth Fauno? Come on, man. It should not even be on this, man.
Shouldn't be on the list. Should not be on the list.
Pan's Labyrinth was weird, just like how Alice in Wonderland is, and was kind of creepy, but not when we're talking about all these other people on this list, dude. No way.
Look at it.
I know some people who are afraid of taking showers. That's awesome.
A lot of people at horror conventions, boy. A lot of people.
A lot of people just at conventions in general. Holy shit, dude.
Bring
God
an
damn
extra
it.
stick of deodorant.
That's a
I'm
crime.
sorry, but if you can
Candyman
pay
should
for
be
a
higher on the
$120
list.
photo op, you can pay for $5 to get deodorant.
For real.
Yeah.
23
Candyman should definitely
Candyman?
be
Why
higher.
is he so low?
Yeah, that's too
Come
low for
on.
his ranking.
All right. Boo.
Ugh.
I never
That's
watched
funny.
Devil, and that looks no.
Dave, you're muted.
Wait, that isn't that
Wasn't
picture
scary.
from
Dave, you're muted.
Insidious?
Yeah, that picture is from.
You're muted.
Dave, you're muted.
Dave, you're muted.
All right, I'm back. My internet's doing off. Yeah. What the hell? That's the Black Bride from Insidious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's the movie Devil that I'm thinking of
With the
amateurs,
elevator?
Noah.
M. Night
Amateurs.
Shyamalan in the elevator, that was an old woman
Yeah.
and she wasn't even that old.
Nope.
So
Nope.
like,
Yeah, and it
That
wasn't
was a
even
good
like
movie.
it wasn't even like they
That was a good
showed
movie.
the actual demon. They just showed
Yeah.
the demon possessing an old lady.
Yeah.
well, no, like she was actually Lucifer. She was Satan. It was just her
Was there a
eyes.
de-
just
did
went
they
black.
show it? I have to rewatch that. Then I don't remember them showing.
No,
a
no,
demon.
they never showed
Why-
her. Her eyes just go black. Her eyes just go black.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Why
I got
is
you.
Predator on this list, dude?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
like Predator is not Predator. I'm
Pretty
sorry, this is
scary.
ridiculous. And they
Oh
only
my
they
God.
only credit Alien versus Predator. That's from the first fucking movie. My
Yep.
word.
Jesus Christ.
This is
Oh,
horrible.
yeah.
All right, top 20. Top 20. We got Fire.
Ooh,
That's not even his
Fire
name.
Days?
Darth
That's
Maul.
not
Is
his
that his name?
It's not his name.
Darth Maul's cousin.
That's the lipstick. That's the lipstick demon.
I have a sneaking
Yeah.
suspicion
I want to see who
Dude.
did this list. So I
that
can
nobody
put
knows
back
what
and
they're
be like,
talking about in this list. Who
I
made
can't
this
wait.
list?
At the rate that this is going, we're gonna get to top 10, and we're gonna see Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas." Up there. Like, as a
Yes,
horse.
I
Like,
hope so.
That's what I'm gonna.
To be fair, that is pretty fucking scary.
She is,
Yep.
dude. All right, but Pinhead at
Especially the ice
19
melting.
over everything else, dude? Are you
Yep.
joking?
I know.
That just makes
Oh
me
my
sad.
God.
He's not even the scariest Cenobite.
'Cause I like Pinhead, but I do unfortunately agree.
Boo,
All right, hey,
keep going.
real quick, because we did talk about Jaws. Do you guys think we need a Jaws
No.
remake or Jaws 5 after all
No.
these years?
No.
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 Especially after the Meg and all that dumb
I
shit.
just
Absolutely.
watched.
Oh
yeah,
my
I just
God.
watched- I literally just watched the Meg 2 on HBO Max, and it's literally like
Why?
it's so mind-numbingly gross to watch.
Dude, no.
It's
Why is
horrible.
Jason
Jason
Statham
Statham punching sharks.
Why is he doing everything, my guy?
Was it the first one that he just held up a thing and the shark?
Art
like,
the Clown
bit
is
down on it? Or was that the
17.
second one?
I'm okay with Mary
No
Shaw
way.
being. I'm okay
I
with
would put
Mary,
Mary
Shaw,
Shaw-
being between 15 and 20.
I wouldn't be 18. I would put her at like 15 because that was a great twist
Yeah,
and I like it. You know what I mean?
I
But
love Mary
you know,
Shaw.
I'm not
rocking
mad
that
at
bitch. I'm not
18.
scared at all.
What I am mad at is how the
Lower.
fuck is Art the Clown number 17?
That's crazy.
That is wild.
And
to
they
me, bro.
only reference the ninth circle, and there's not even a description. I can.
Wait a minute. It has like votes on it though, so people are voting for this.
Yeah, I know.
trash.
This is gross.
No, but look, even the little votes as like Jeepers Creeper, the Creeper, dude.
They got
The
the
only
Creeper on
one
this?
as a teen. Listen, as a teenage boy, he didn't scare me. The
He's
only thing
basically a
that scared me when I
Goosebumps
first
villain.
watched this, no, the only thing that scared me from that movie when I first watched this, I was out alone in the dark, watching it by myself. Was
Okay.
literally the I forgot his name, the main actor. His screams throughout when you're venturing. Yeah, when you're venturing through the thing and you're hearing his begging pleads and cries,
Mhm.
that's what scared me the most in the entire movie. Not him, that part, right?
Mhm.
Just hearing the torture. That was fucking rough.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
the Creeper himself should not above Art the Clown.
Above Art the
that's-
Clown.
yeah,
And then
Yeah, he's basically a fucking
Fucking
Goosebumps
wild.
villain. Like that's what the creeper is.
Like,
And
my
then we get-
assumption has to be that
Goosebumps book.
because of these being improperly credited, people aren't actually looking at this and understanding. Because, like,
Right.
this makes no sense. This makes no sense at all. I cannot believe. And you calling him a glorified Goosebumps character, the Creeper? That's hilarious. It's
He
true.
is. I
That's
like
true.
I like those movies because of how funny they are. They're funny to watch.
yeah. Well, here's another one. So
Sadako.
we got Sadoko / Samara from The Ring.
Sadako, yeah.
Yeah,
Yamamura.
like
Way to shank it, Dave.
Wait, her name's not. That's not her
Shank it.
name.
Yeah,
Sadako.
in Japan.
Isn't it Samara? Am I
yeah,
dumb?
Samara in America.
In America,
It's
right.
America.
Oh,
Samara.
Yeah, but
right,
this is the
right, right,
original.
right.
The original.
Right.
This is not The Ring. This is Ringu.
Ring.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So 15 though. Maybe in the top 25. Maybe.
Pyramid Head being
Pyramid
pretty
Head?
high on the list. Pretty high on the list.
He's
I like
really
that.
high on the list.
I
He
fuck
shouldn't
with
be on
that.
the list.
Yeah,
No.
I will put the nuns over Pyramid Head, man. But,
Dude,
I
I mean, not the nuns, the nurses. I
It
would
just
put the
doesn't make
nurses
sense
over
because it's a
Pyramid.
video game character first. Like I see these
Yep.
as like I get it, they're movies, but I see them as video game characters first. That's why Nemesis shouldn't even be on. I mean, granted, he wasn't scary, but if you put Pyramid Head on here by association from the video games, he has to be lower.
Look, in that
Yeah.
movie, Marcus is right. The nurses, the babies,
Yeah.
Alessa was
Alessa.
scarier
Alessa.
than
Yeah.
Pyramid
I,
Head.
I would say the cult mentality that the people had was scarier than Pyramid Head.
Yep.
And in the first, you didn't even see Pyramid Head that much in the movie.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, you're right, Noah. You know, these games, movie adaptations, you know what I mean, are terrible. If they were true horror that got you
Yeah.
like, oh shit, different story. But no, man.
Mhm.
a terrible adaptation. Jesus.
Yep.
All right. Keep
Uh, Yep, Bathsheba from The Conjuring. No,
Too
not,
high.
That
not even
top-
on the top
top-
50.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
even
like
in
that's
the top
Tom, like,
50. Nope.
that scene was scary, but like Pazuzu.
Zuzu.
Wait a minute. So
Too
look,
low.
we got Samara in there, and we got
Okay.
Sadako in there.
Oh
So we got
my
her
God.
twice. The same character.
Yeah.
No, Dave, they're not. One is American and one is Japanese. What are you
Oh, I
talking
know.
about?
Somebody's gonna get on my ass for that.
I know.
But then we
right?
got Reed in there.
Pazuzu
Pazuzu.
should be high.
Definitely should have been in the
Yeah.
top 10, though. The Exorcist
That- yeah,
definitely
that-
should have been in the top 10.
That should have been. That I would argue that she should be top 5. Like,
Yep.
All right, well, we're almost
Like,
there. Let's see.
uh,
There's a lot of people that they still have yet to cover, surprisingly.
Oh my
Christina
God.
wait, what's above him? No, go up. Is that another? Is that another fucking? Oh, the
Shadow.
thing.
It's the
Okay,
thing.
I can take the thing.
that I'm okay with. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm
but the
okay
thing
with.
in the
Shatter at
top
number
10?
10 is crazy.
But the thing in the top 10, dude.
As the character itself, I don't know. The movie was very, like it gives you that paranoia feeling.
Yeah.
Top 25.
That's
Top
tough.
25. I wouldn't
Thank
put
you.
top 10.
Thank you.
Yeah. I
But
wouldn't put
like,
top 10.
come on, dude. Like, really?
Shatterer shouldn't be in the top 10. No.
The next time we do this, I'm gonna have to drink.
I'm
Great,
already drinking,
Xenomorph.
so- Xenomorph?
Yeah, look at
Damn,
the
dude.
number
Why?
8,
It
bro.
should be on the
I
list,
was-
but not that high.
I'm scared to see what's at number 5.
I would say like between 10 and 15 for the Xenomorph.
Hannibal Lecter?
Hannibal
Is Hannibal
Lecter at
Lecter
seven.
scary?
Dude,
I
no.
don't know.
Buffalo Bill was scarier than his ass.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill was scarier now. Now I will say, now I might catch flack for this, but Brian Cox's version of Lecter in Manhunter was scarier than Anthony Hopkins.
Well, and that's fair, but what I'm saying,
Yeah.
the deal is the character himself, though, right? You had Buffalo
Shouldn't be
Bill
top
and
10.
all these,
Yeah, it
you
shouldn't
had
be
all
top
these
10.
other things because he was locked up and yada yada. You know what I mean? Like, no, man. And
Yeah.
even in the prequel with Edward Norton, right? Like, again, still, I don't know, man. Eating other people, I get it, but
CG was scared of
Before we-
Hannibal.
Before we get the top 5, I just want to say, you boasted about Freddy being number 1 in this ranking. Are you proud of this ranking for Freddy
No.
to be number 1?
No,
Because
I'm
like
not
I
proud
would,
of it.
yeah, like I
Like-
wouldn't be.
Yeah, horrible. Like 420 Slayer, just because we talked about Silent Hill. I just watched Silent Hill
Yes,
the other
it
day
is good.
because I've always had a copy, and you guys said it was good. It's way better than the new Toxic Avenger. It is way better than the new Toxic Avenger.
I like the new Toxic Avenger though.
I like the
I
new
like
Toxic Avenger, but it's not on Silent Hill level.
Yeah, it wasn't on. It wasn't on
Right,
Silent Hill.
but again, yeah. Okay, so hear me out. Yeah, Silent Hill the movie, sure, was okay, decent, but for us that played the games, that
Yeah.
in the dark, lights off, the games are a million times scarier
yeah.
than any of their fucking film adaptations.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like these games don't need to be movies because they are themselves very good storytelling, movie video games. I like, and if you are going to make a live adaptation, it should be a TV series because these games are massive.
Long.
They are long games. I can't remember. I was playing Resi 2.
It's hard to
on
cram. It's
YouTube.
hard to cram
Yeah, like, I'm
every
playing-
last bit of shit that you need to cram for the story to
Yeah.
make absolute
Mhm.
sense into an hour and a half of shitty TV.
They're like
writing.
it's like
Yeah.
20 hours. It's like 20 hours of gameplay, like at least. So and I don't know. Like it's like they're doing
Two
it wrong.
seasons,
They're
10
doing
episodes,
it wrong.
very-
1
yeah,
hour
there are
each.
very
Yeah.
few. There are very few game adaptations that I even like. I like the Doom movie because it's stupid as all hell, but Carl Urban is like the best part of it. Yeah, but like
The
and that's
best
like
part of that
literally it.
movie,
Best part of that movie is when they go first person. And you're like, oh my god,
Thank
it's
you,
like
the
the
POV.
game.
that was the only thing that was great about that movie is when they went first
Yeah.
person. Love
But
that.
like
Uh-huh.
Assassin's
Oh, yeah.
Creed, that
Pinky
game
was good
movie
too.
sucked.
Pinky was good too. Pinky
Which
was
one?
good too.
Pinky, yeah, the
Pinky was
Pinky
the-
looked good. The Pinky looked good. I will say that.
Pinky was good.
It looked shitty CGI, but it for the time it looked okay. But no,
Jason
like
being number
there's
6.
a lot of-
Boo.
there's a lot of shit with video game movies that just don't work out.
I'm just
I
glad Jason made the top fucking 10, dude. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
golly.
I think he's in a good spot here. If I was to do a list, Jason would be at 6, but we already talked about characters that should be in the top 3, right? Bruce, we talked about Norman Bates,
And
right? So
And
6 is a
The
good placement
Exorcist,
if
yeah.
we did the list. Yep. So that's 6. Why?
Wait, how does she?
Why?
Wait, how does she go back? How is it
Wait,
twice?
how is
What?
Why?
who did this
How is she
list?
twice?
Who did this list?
Someone
No, 'cause
needs to
what
be
they did-
fired.
What
Somebody
they
needs to
did
be fucking
was
fired.
They separated Pazuzu from Reagan. But I was like,
I don't-
Pazuzu
That doesn't
possessed
make
Reagan.
That's
sense.
the only
It's
reason
the same
Reagan looks
person.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't she being possessed by Pazuzu?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
then
what
what
I'm
does
saying.
it fucking matter? It's the same character.
Yeah,
She's
Why
not
do we-
Reagan is not the horror character. It's Pazuzu possessing Reagan. So it is the
Whoever did
same
this
damn
list
thing.
was horrible. Yeah, whoever
Why
did
do
this
we
list.
not have horror fans making these lists?
Like you would be better off putting Pazuzu or Reagan and then the other version. Oh, fucking hell!
Wait,
man.
why? I love. Listen, I love Tim Curry, but why is his version number on the 4th one?
Dude, his version was fucking hilarious. It wasn't scary.
I know.
And Tim
Oh,
Curry
wait.
can be
Number
scary.
3. Number 3 is gonna be the other It.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be in chapter 1 and then it
No,
chapter
Michael
2.
Myers. Okay.
Michael
Michael
Myers
Myers in the first one is Michael, not top 3, not top 5, but he is
Thank
scary in
God.
the original.
I wouldn't even put him in the top 10.
Thank God he's on the top.
Oh well,
2.
shame on you, Marcus.
Yep. All right, we're going to number 2.
Let's do this.
It from the other one.
Oh, motherfucker.
Get the hell out of
Leatherface?
here!
Oh my
No,
god.
okay,
Come
okay.
on.
Hold on.
So
Hold on,
now
hold on.
listen, if it's Ghostface, I can leave, right? If
Yeah.
Ghostface
know-
is number
we know
1,
who
I
number
can
1
leave.
No, number
If
1
it
is
was a
Freddy. We know
remake,
this.
number
Yeah.
one
If it was
Freddy.
a remake, the Hewitt clan, I wouldn't have him this high, but I would have him on the list. If it was the
That's
Hewitt,
No,
a
he should be
Hewitt
on the list,
claim.
but not that high.
No,
but not
he's
Yeah.
top. He's in the top 50 to 40 range. That's it.
Yeah.
If that. And then
No,
of
I
course-
was saying I wouldn't have him that high, but I would. Freddie should not be number
Thank-
1, man.
All
No,
right.
Freddy
So
should not be
I'm
number 1 at
thankful.
all.
I'm thankful for one thing. The Babadook was not on this list.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thank God
god.
for that. Babadook was not on this list.
What's your favorite scary movie?
You
Yeah.
know what?
I like
you
the
know what? Though?
Babadook.
Here's the deal. You know what? You know what it is. Hopefully I'm right on this. It's not about the movie. It's about if you were to encounter this in real life. I get it, but then there's still a lot that's wrong with this list.
I would look. I'd rather encounter Leatherface than Jason.
You rather encounter Leatherface and Jason?
Yeah.
I mean, I would too because
Isn't
Jason is a
Leatherface
fucking
somewhat-
unstoppable zombie.
Can
Yeah.
you like
Yeah.
somewhat reason with Leatherface too? Like, it wasn't there a scene in one of the movies
Yes.
where like someone, you can like somewhat reason with the guy. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's not all that scary. There's a lot. The creatures and shit is what really should have been at the top of the
Mhm.
list. Like, we
Yep.
should have seen more creatures as we got higher, because
Yeah.
that's really where a lot of horror really shines. Is when
I also
people come
gotta
up with
say-
some really sick designs for some really gross and
Mhm.
scary fucking monsters and shit. I love that. We got serial killers and
Dude,
Freddy
Art the
Krueger.
Clown should have been way higher, dude.
Who could control their dreams? I don't know how terrified I'd be of Freddy if I was sleeping.
Look, and why isn't Otis on here from The Devil's Rejects? He is terrifying too.
I was also gonna say the
He is-
hillbillies from
Yeah.
what the hell is the name of the movie?
Hills Have Eyes.
The Hills Have Eyes.
No. I can't remember the name of the
Wrong
movies.
Turn.
So the franchise. What's up?
Wrong turn.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wrong turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
The hillbillies from Wrong Turn, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Because also the idea of because knowing what they do with the bodies afterwards, it feels so disgusting and dehumanizing.
The
So it's
creature from Behemoth.
I would hate to come across some hillbillies that are inbred that want to eat me.
Yep. So I was joking around. Freddy at number 1 shouldn't have been there. I would have put Art over Freddy easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
We already know he's at the top. It's Freddy. Oh, I thought you guys
Yep.
knew, you fuckers.
I'm thinking Nerdbox is going to have to do their top 50.
We'll do
put
a
it
top
to a vote.
50.
Yep. I think we'll put it to a vote and see if we get the right things, because this is a horrible list. We can't even get the freaking
Wait.
characters correct
Well,
in this list.
let's
Pull that
put
up
it to a
again, and
vote
who
and
was
then
the
put it
author?
on stream and like actually break this shit down because
Yeah.
there needs to be explanations more than like whatever the fuck they're giving us for this list. Like,
Yep.
these
Send me the name
characters
of that
are
author
scary
again, because I
only in
want to look up
appearance.
other articles.
Yeah,
from that
because
person.
we would
I have some
definitely tell
strong
you
words.
if we had but if we did our rankings like Lucas said, at least we would be able to explain, hey, we ranked this because in the film they were scary, or would you encounter this in real life? How scary would it be, right? Like,
I
at
think
least
that
we
should
would
be the
give you
stipulation.
more.
I think we should keep it. What's the scariest in real life if we were to encounter these things, and
All right.
then leave it to that vote? Because I feel like that's the greatest base way to get like what's actually scary. I don't know. I just this list like is making me upset the more that I think about it. Because like again, the top 5 are basically
That's a good
just
one.
dudes in masks.
Yep. So let's look at this here. So 420 Slayer, she wasn't on the list. So just to let you know
Yeah,
that.
that's a good one. No, that's a good one though. She
Also-
was creepy as hell.
Here's what I think we should
Mama
do.
from Mama. I've
Right. Oh my God,
completely
that's another
skipped
good
over
one.
Mama from Mama. That's
All right,
crazy to
so
me.
we're on spooky season, right? Spooky month, right? So we're talking about fixing the Halloween franchise. We're gonna run around with that show. Let's do the third week, like 1, 2, 3, like the right before Halloween or something like that, or maybe even Halloween, the Halloween show. Let's have our own list, and then we'll put it up for a vote for the entire month. See what the audience says, and we'll come up with our own characters for it too, and then we'll run through it. We'll put together a real list.
That'll work.
Yep.
Word
That'll
up.
be our Halloween special. We'll really talk about the most terrifying characters, and it'll be a lot better than this list. And at least we'll get the characters right.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Oh
We're
my
not going to have
God.
2 different
Yeah,
fucking sections for the same goddamn character.
Right.
How did
Yeah.
Kane not make the list, man? Kane from
Oh my
Poltergeist 2.
God, from
How did
Poltergeist?
Kane not make the list? How did Kane not make the list, man?
Oh,
Like,
son of a
come on,
bitch.
dude.
I would have thought that Annabelle would have been on this list of all things as well. Like
I
the
would
doll
think
from the
yeah.
Conjuring movies of
Over-
all things rather than the
Over
possessed
the other one from
people.
The Conjuring,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like again, like
or one of the
Here's
various duplicate characters that they have on here.
Stupid. So
Like, just
stupid.
tell me you don't know what horror. Like, if someone gives you a project to work on for your like as a job, just tell them you don't know the fucking source material. Like,
Yeah.
please, because now people are gonna dog on you all over the internet, Mr. Person who made this ranker thing.
Yeah. The Black Bride is in the devil. Sure is. Yep. Let's see. Let's close out with some questions here. Look at CG is saying next year Clayface is going to be on the list. Probably. They'll use Batman the animated series
Okay.
Clayface.
But
Yeah, no, they're gonna
if
use
it's
the blob
good-
for Clayface.
we'll see. If it's good, we'll see. Because I think it might be good.
I'm not excited about it.
All right, let's see here. We got 420 Slayer talking about the Thing. When you guys said the Thing, for some reason, I thought of Swamp Thing.
No, it was
Oh.
good. Hey, that one season of Derek Mears as Swamp Thing and
It was
old
really
girl from
messy.
Teen Wolf. It was
Yep, that was good.
It was good. It was a good show.
It was good.
Oh, I mean,
It was a really
not
good
even
show.
like for me personally, but Victor Crowley not
Yeah,
being on the
Victor
list.
Crowley? That's another good one. Let's see, Scott Walker. How come is in the Killer World movies? So I don't think well films.
That's a
People care
that's
about
an
what
interesting question. I think sharks are scarier to the masses than
Yeah,
killer whales.
It's
'Cause killer
it's
whales
hard
are
to
a lot
find
of
a way to
times seen as
market
cute.
whales. Like, because if you're marketing whales, you're not
Yeah.
going to market them as a horror icon, like in a way that would sell. Like, you
Yeah,
would,
plus
you know,
I have
shark.
a feeling it also has to do with the massive, unfortunate multi-billion-dollar industry of whaling that is trying to be halted in the wider world. So that's probably another reason why they don't have whales as the center of these
Like killer
movies.
shark movies are less mainstream now,
Well-
is because
well-
of the huge mistake on that end too.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah,
Well, also, killer whales. Aside from the one in SeaWorld that attacked the trainers, killer whales on paper and any documentation have never killed a human in the wild.
All right.
Except for those yachts that they tipped over. But I don't know. If it's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hold on, Noah. To your point, though, they still didn't kill the humans, but those whales were actually due to the whaling industry, as Lucas brought up. that was a big ground for like hunting whales.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
the killer whales, they're so intelligent. They how do you say it? Identified. Oh, boats means hunting. So let's destroy the boats.
Yeah.
It's wild, isn't it?
Here's the next one that we got in. Yeah, plus the shark fin is scarier than anything that you'll see with a whale, even the size.
Abigail.
Which is tragic because if you talk about the nightmares of the seas, it's like to other aquatic life. It's typically talking about whales or dolphins. Like they are horrible creatures to other like aquatic life. Sharks really are just opportunistic hunters more so than anything. Whales are horrible creatures. Like especially killer whales to other animals. They target sharks and they paralyze them and then eat their liver.
Interesting.
They also
Some
they
liver
also,
and fava beans.
They
huh?
also play volleyball with their fucking seals, which is
Oh
Yep.
boy.
For fun. They do it for fun.
funsies. For funsies.
Yep.
Before they eat
Like
them.
you want to watch
funny.
a horror movie about killer whales? Just watch Nat
funny.
Geo.
No,
Yeah,
you want to watch?
exactly.
What's that? Didn't they have a killer whale in fucking Happy Feet? Of all
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
Well,
I
Happy
fell
Feet was a
asleep.
kids movie.
one of the
fell
most
asleep.
realistic representations of a killer whale you'll ever see.
I slept on that one literally. All
Did
right.
we see Abigail?
Yeah,
Abigail
Abigail was good.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I
that was
haven't.
a fun
I
movie.
can't lie.
Look, you haven't. Here, Lucas, I'll sell you on it with
Oh boy.
two words. Melissa Barrera.
Yep, that's all you
She's
need.
in it. What are you talking about? We had a conversation last year about how much you liked her.
Melissa Barrera.
Yeah, Scream 6,
Sam.
Scream
Yeah,
5.
yeah. I
Yeah.
like her. I like her. That's fine.
She's in Abigail. She's the lead.
I understand.
She's hotter in that movie
It's
than
not
she
really
was
a
in the other
selling
ones.
point, though. It's not really.
And her acting is
Ah.
good too. Like
Yes, her acting is fantastic.
I don't know. I've seen.
which
I've
is the reason
also
why we see
seen
movies.
Some bad movies that she's been in. None that I can name, unfortunately. But
Abigail is a
That's fine.
very good movie. Abigail is
Yeah,
very
Abigail
good. It
is
was
pretty
top
dope.
5 for me
Yeah.
last year.
all right, I'll check it out.
Yep. Let's see here. We got CG saying that Free Willy was a horror. You saw how that whale jumped. Yep.
Free Willy was a horror with that Michael Jackson soundtrack on it. I'm kidding. I love Michael Jackson.
All right.
the
so
MJ.
let's see. Scott Walker. In the Scream 7, there's going to be an Airbnb at Stu's house and Ghostface attacks. Yep. We heard that rumor too. We haven't seen that
Oh,
trailer. So
what do you
with the
think?
so with the rumor for this here, the rumor is also having the trailer attached to the Conjuring movie. So that didn't drop. So maybe that rumors about what's in that trailer is absolutely false.
Yeah. I still.
Uh,
oh, Dave, by the way, I am caught up on Wednesday. So I saw what you said.
Oh,
And, dude, she looked fantastic. Spoiler alert for anyone that didn't watch Wednesday. She looked fantastic as in that outfit, like if she was a ghost face holding the gun, the whole nine.
Yep.
So I would not be surprised if they, hey, let's go ahead and do it. I mean, they kind of did the Easter egg in Five Nights at Freddy with Matthew Lillard doing the stew wipe.
Yep.
So I don't know.
oh, Matthew Lillard's been cast for Daredevil season 2. That's another thing. I'm not sure
He's
for
in,
who.
Daredevil's about to fucking bust some Ghostface skulls.
he's
oh
in,
yeah. Look, wait a
That
minute.
would
Yeah.
be a cool crossover, actually.
So
he's in
Daredevil.
season 2 of whatchamacallit too. The Kiss the Girls. What was Morgan Freeman's character in Kiss the Girls? But yeah, season 2 of that show. He's in that. So he's getting work, man. Matthew getting work.
Good for him too. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He I think in the announcement that he was gonna be in Daredevil, he was saying like, I'd love to be in the DCU, James Gunn. I remember you from Scooby-Doo,
They'll probably have him play a
I'm not a
politician.
fan of what James Gunn's been doing, man.
I like
Creature
him.
Commandos, that's it, man.
I
I
fuck
love
with
what he
it
did
too
with
heavy.
Creature Commandos, and that's it.
But that's
That's
what I
it.
said in one of our last podcasts. He does really great with characters that are unknown, that the lore, they're
Yeah.
not very popular, and he makes them popular, which is great. He did it with Guardians and he did it with Creature Commandos, but right now,
yeah, I don't know how many people are still talking about that other than you guys.
Dude,
The only thing I
The
will
whole
say,
world, David. The whole world is
The only-
talking
the
about
only
this
thing I
movie.
I
will
haven't heard
say-
anybody talk about Creature Commandos. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
no, Creature Commandos, not Creature Commandos, but the DCU.
The only
is
thing I-
incredible.
sure.
All right.
The
so
only thing
this
I
is-
will say is I'm not a fan of Peacemaker like that, like everybody else.
I
But
am.
one character from Superman did show up that he was the only character in that Superman movie that I liked. And he showed up in this episode, and I thought he played it awesome in that little scene. That's all I'll say. And Lucas knows what I'm talking about. But
Oh, you're talking about? I could probably.
That
guess
was
who
one of
you're
my
talking
favorite
about.
scenes of that episode too. But Peacemaker
that was
just
the scene
has
for
so
me
much
in the entire
hard. I think
that
Peacemaker.
and when what's her name discovered that they were in a racist universe.
Dude,
That-
oh my
that had me
god!
I will say them doing live action Earth X is cool, but if it's not done properly, then I think it's just gonna come off as
I think
really
they're doing
bad.
it really well so far. I think they're
All
doing
right.
it
They,
really,
they,
really
they
well.
teased it in the last 2
We're
minutes
all-
of
we're all-
one episode of a show that half of the DC fandom watches. Relax. They haven't done
Whoa.
anything yet.
Look, yep, exactly. Half.
Never
half.
mind.
And they did
All
a
right.
dance and they had to take out Fortnite.
Never mind.
That's it. Like that's all
Take
you
a look
got.
here. Let's take a look at this one here. Ah, look at this clever Easter egg.
Hello? Hello?
Cologuard colon cancer screening test.
Oh no.
What the
Did you think that
fuck?
was something scary?
No. And I'm kind of an expert in scary.
Scary, like an axe murderer on the loose?
Or a grown man with frosted tips.
Or forgetting to screen for when you turn 45.
Now that is scary.
Not if you screen with the Cologuard test. No prep and non-invasive.
you
I deliver a
scream.
ton of these. Nothing scary about them.
Well, it takes the scare out of colon cancer screening.
No need to scream when you can screen.
See?
Am I right?
Yeah.
You were in the film.
That's going to be better than
Right?
all of
'Cause
Scream
in the
7.
movie-
Because he was
I
in the
get- yeah.
movie Scream.
That's going to be better than Scream 7.
Listen, that's hilarious. I was not
Yeah.
expecting it to be the
You know,
colon cancer
that's
screening
Matthew
test,
Lillard's part in Scream 7. They're just gonna show that
Some
commercial.
people, some people are like, why is it so cinematic? Is it a hint? Dude, did you see Nev Campbell in the blood drive commercial when she was not announced for Scream 6? Come on. It's
Like
this
someone's,
clever
yeah,
marketing.
someone's gonna get stabbed in the ass.
It's clever marketing because people know that we want this. So let's see here. That's not what I was looking for. So season 3 of Chucky is going for $40. He hasn't watched any of it. I only seen season 1. I really enjoyed season 1. Marcus, you watch all 3 seasons?
Nah, just the first 2. I didn't watch season 3 yet.
Yeah, I heard season 3 is pretty bad. I heard a lot of
Season
complaints on it.
2 kind of like the first couple episodes of season 2 were good, and then it just started going off the rails after that. And then I just was like, I'm not even gonna bother with season 3. So
I heard that there was too much concentration around 2 teenagers trying to get it on in season 2, which is so I don't know if I want to watch it because of that. Because yeah, don't need to see that shit.
I just don't understand the grip that Chucky has. Just so fucking boring. I watched the first 3. I watched the first 3 movies, and I'm like, I barely got through them. Like, they're just so lame. I don't get it.
I like 1, I like 2, but Curse of Chucky may be the best in the entire franchise because he's really scary in that film.
I've
All right,
only
so-
watched the
I don't get it,
first
I'm
Chucky
sorry.
movie, and the other 2 I'm pretty sure I've seen very lightly.
Well, we're going to rank them eventually.
However many.
We'll come
So-
across that next year. But let's end on Scott
Maybe.
Walker's question. Is if Stu is alive, why would he set his own house on fire if it's him attacking the people with the Airbnb in Stu's house? So we kind of hit it on this last week or 2 weeks ago when we talked about it last, is because the feeling that we have, or me and Danny have, I don't know if everybody else agrees, is that Stu's fed up with all the bullshit that's going on with his name being forgotten. And now he's like, fuck it, I'm taking out everything that's associated with me, the cult, and everything else. And it's because it's me, and this is what I wanted. Are we all in agreement with
plus,
that
it's
one?
no longer his house anymore. So
True.
like,
True, that's a good point.
But then
Yeah.
not only that, if it is the other rumor of what me and Dave were recently speaking of, that it's Randy's sister, then she probably wants to do away with all that shit too. You know what I mean? All
Yep.
this whole movie scary stuff, and she's just like, "This is what got my brother killed," and blah blah blah, and
Yep.
Also my kids, da da da. So she's probably just fed up too. You know what I mean? And be like,
And
"Nope,
you
no
saw
one's
what I
gonna
meant,
bother
what they did with her in Wednesday, right?
Yeah,
You saw what I
because
meant, what they could do with her
she
in
looked
Scream.
incredible, dude. She looked incredible with
Yeah.
it, and it was a great throw off and everything else. So yeah, she looked incredible in that outfit. She looked like a ghost face in that outfit, which was great.
Yep.
This is like what we talked about like a few times. Like everybody is picking up all the scraps that they've left on the floor and they're running it with it in other horror movies and TV shows because the ideas are good and like, dude, if you're not going to use it, we'll go ahead and use it instead of you. And then by the time you get around to saying, oh yeah, we're going to put this in a screen film, it's already going to been done and you left it out there for years. All right, so boys, I say we call it a night. Next week, we're going to be ranking the Friday the 13th franchise. I will have much better whiskey than that pineapple crap that I had the last time.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch every single one of them again.
Oh
Can't wait till we get
no!
into it. Man, that's my most anticipated show, just so we could talk about Alien Earth, man.
And then we're going to be talking about Alien Earth next month. It's spooky month, so we'll be around. Maybe some of us will be in costumes. Hopefully, all of us will be in costumes each week. Shouldn't be that hard to do.
I'll dress up for you if you ask nicely.
My costume's
right.
not very full, but I will be in full costume for one of these episodes.
I'm gonna try to find me Tia Celia's prosthetic, the eye. That's my new favorite Disney.
Nice.
That would be.
Yeah,
I know how to make. I know. I might be able to make a prosthetic eye. I'm not sure. I found some tutorials.
There's a couple of choices here.
Yep, you do. You do.
Here.
Look, I'm gonna
you can
tell
also
you
dress
right.
up as Macho Man.
I'm gonna.
yeah,
Oh
let's
my
do
god.
it.
Yep.
Are we gonna
Especially
have,
next
gonna
week?
have a
Dress up-
Danny V? Are we
dress
gonna
up like
have a Danny V
Bonesaw.
Macho Man episode? Let's do this.
Dress up like Bonesaw.
Oh my god.
Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw is ready.
I got you for 3 show. I got you for 3 minutes. That's 3 minutes of playtime.
Where'd you get that outfit? Did your husband buy it for you?
Yeah. What are you doing up there? He's like, that's a cute outfit. Did your husband make it for you?
All right, guys.
Oh,
We'll
they're
talk
hitting
to you
theaters
soon.
again.
Yeah, baby.
See you later. Have a great night and have a great week until we see you next.
Everybody be safe.
Oh my
We're
lord.
going to talk about the intercontinental horror icon of the world. And his name is Jason Voorhees.